What's up, guys? So this one's for subscriber Mike. He asked about fat and thin shots. So today we're going to cover how to fix the fat and the thin. I got two drills separate for each individual. So if you're a fat, constant fat hitter, here we go. Thin shots, got you covered. So as you guys are finding out, you send your questions in the comment section below. Make sure you like, share it with your friends when they say, hey, look, Matt sent me a video just for me. Share it with your friends so they get involved, right? We don't want them missing out. So before we talk any longer, let's get in there. Show you how to fix these fat and thin shots and make you a little better golfer today, Mike. This one's for you. What's happening, guys? So today I want to talk about fat and thin shots, right? So we had a subscriber ask Mike about hitting fat and thin shots and how to manage that. So we got to look at it from whether you're hitting it fat or whether you're hitting it thin and how we're going to increase that and make that better for you. So here's what we're going to do. Let's talk about if you hit it fat a lot, and then we'll talk about if you're hitting it thin a lot. So if you hit it fat, take an alignment stick, and what I want you to do is give yourself at least a club head's distance away from the golf ball, and it can be a little beefier, that's fine. And obviously that'll be a little bit to your inside of your right foot, or you might even be standing on it. And your goal is to miss the alignment stick. A lot of times golfers are thirsty for technical crap that doesn't make them better, in my opinion, as far as things like this where I think skill is more important. And just learning how to miss the stick and go down to the ball is something very simple, where if I gave you, and they say, this is a hammer, Mike, hammer this nail, and you missed the nail, you wouldn't go into the attributes of, well, my wrist did this, my elbow did that, my shoulder. No, you would just aim and redirect the club, or the hammer in this case, towards the nail. This is kind of how this is being done in this drill today. So if you're hitting it fat, take that alignment stick, put it down behind the ball. Now again, usually if you're hitting it fat, you would clip that alignment stick first. So if you habitually hit fat shots, this is a good one for you, because now you better hit it thin or solid, or you're gonna hit the alignment stick and this thing's gonna ricochet around and you're gonna have a little bit of a field day. Right, so we get set up, and let's see if we can hit a shot without hitting that alignment stick. Now you can tell, I wanted to prove the point that you can still take a nice divot without having to hit that alignment stick, because obviously everybody knows at this day and age you got to hit the ball first, right? But in this day and age, so we want to miss the alignment stick and catch the ball, and you can still take a divot without worry about it. And my club actually entered about 3 inches in front of that alignment stick, so I still have plenty of room. So again, let's give it another go. This time I'm not going to try and prove a point of hitting a divot. All right, we're just going to hit a nice, smooth little 7-iron for you guys. So there, still took a little fraction of a little divot, right? Bermuda grass doesn't tend to take nice beaver pelts like bent grass does. And what else you notice is cool too is, right, I hit that one pretty good, and I didn't have to like take a massive divot. I still kind of grazed it, interacted with the turf. It kind of took a little bit of grass there at the very end, right? Mostly because it caught the last divot in front of it. Let's go again. So right now I'm just trying to miss the alignment stick behind my golf ball. And so I can still hit solid shots, not taking a huge divot, not hitting it fat. And so we've kind of accomplished our goal for missing the fat shots, right? So obviously if you're banging it down here in the alignment stick, we have a bottoming issue. And so again, first just learn what is it like, even if you have to come over the top, to miss that alignment stick. And see where it goes from there. So now, let's talk about thin shots. So if you are a habitual thinner of the golf ball, still having a hard time managing that low point, again, we're not trying to find the technical problem, because again, in YouTube land, I don't know what your technical problem is, but these are great drills to take to the golf course and practice. So very simply, take a tee, put it 4 inches out in front. Now I've had a chance to work with Bobby Clampett a lot back a few years ago, and not help him with his game, but just in hand talking, coaching with him. And he has a belief of a 4-inch swing bottom, which is very accurate. And he's been saying that for years, way before TrackMan. I'll call this the Bobby Clampett drill in honor of you there, sir. Put the tee 4 inches out in front. Hit the ball, hit the tee. So your goal now is to sweep the ball and sweep the tee and get contact on both. Now, don't let yourself get fooled, because there is one little caveat to this drill. Don't let yourself get fooled if the ball launches the tee out. So another way you can do this, instead of setting it in the ground or laying it on the ground, tee it up in the ground so the head of the tee is just off the turf, and now you can take a stripe at it, and the tee might stay in the ground, might not, but at least you'll feel it, right? So let's try it again, see if I can get a little hit on there, including the tee. So now you can see the tee was risen. I hit ball and tee. So we got the thin shot under control. We got a little bit of downward attack angle in it, right? Where we got a little bit of both, right? Now, if, this is another if your problem is your thin is topped thin, okay, and not just like a groove thin where you're hitting the ball and it's just like a little thin on the face, but you're actually like topping it, right, and you're not getting the club to the ground enough, there's something I want you to consider. When we look at swing arcs, if the swing arc is too far in front of the golf ball, you can literally hit the ball too early in the downswing while the club's still trying to race to the ground, and you're swinging basically over the golf ball. And so we talk about that 4-inch swing bottom. Well, your swing bottom could be like 9 inches in front. And so you're literally catching the ball too soon, and you're hitting your top that way. So if that's the case, 2 things you can try. First one, stop doing that. No, I'm just kidding. First one, move the ball up in your stance. See if that helps you get away from the topped shots. Most people move the ball back, and that's a mistake. And that causes them to lean too far to the right. And that creates another moving the arc out and up. And that's not what we're trying to do. So move the ball up in your stance almost too far. Like 7-iron almost outside your left foot, and learn to get over to that golf ball and get your hit. Then, option 2 is think about unloading your arms better. Too many golfers think you have to get to the ground by using your body. Literally throw the club towards the ground and get your hit by folding and unfolding your elbows more until you hit it fat. And so if you can start to get that feel of like you're unloading your arms better in the downswing, you can get your strike a lot better and fix that thin shot as well. So as usual, guys, thank you for the support and sending your questions in. Be sure to like and comment below what else you want to hear from me so we can keep making you guys better and answering those questions for you and get you guys practicing and playing like pros like I know you could be. Till then, see you later.